Hey guys, welcome back to some more videos. The Explorer of Horror here. And today I got quite the video to make. I still don't know how I'm going to pull this off because I have a decent amount of stuff over here. And I hope nothing falls or anything like that. We'll just figure it out as we go. But I wanted to do this because over the past few months I've been picking up a lot of movies, and so that's why there's so many in this video. This is not all from one purchase. If this was all from one purchase, I'd be broke, as you know. You guys know what I mean. I'd be broke AF. But this is over the past few months. I never got a chance to show you guys what I've been getting and what I've been picking up. I've been going to Best Buy, I've been going to Barnes & Noble. Of course, this month the Criterion sale is happening, so let me pick up even more films. So there may be a follow-up update. We'll see how it goes. But this is all I've picked up for the past few months. There's a few things in here that are gifts. Mainly one thing I know for sure was a gift that was given to me. But the rest of these... some of them are Criterion. We got Steelbooks. We got 4Ks, Blu-rays. So let's get right into this. Welcome to the DVD / Blu-ray / 4K / Steelbook. I'm still not sure I'm going to call this. Maybe it's an update video, but this is what I've been picking up here recently. So I'm going to start over here to the right. This is some Blu-rays, 4Ks that I've picked up. This is the first stack. I have three main stacks here. The first thing I picked up, and by the way, if a few of these show up that y'all have seen before, they're kind of older pickups too, so maybe I've shown them on a stream or two, but I've never done an update video where I'm like, okay, this is what I picked up. But the first thing I have here is the Arrow Last House on the Left. I picked this up a while ago, but I never got a chance to feature it in a video, so I figure it deserves it. From what I remember, I watched it right after I bought it, and it looked pretty good on Blu-ray. About as good as it's ever going to look. I mean, this movie was really low budget, early 70s, Grindhouse, legendary film. You will see this pop back up again here soon, because I'm planning on doing a Wes Craven... just going through his entire filmography, reviewing his films one by one, and it'll start off with Last House on the Left, so this isn't the last time you'll see this. Thinking about picking up the Hills of Eyes Blu-ray as well. But yeah, I got Last House on the Left, and then this is a recent Criterion I picked up, Pink Flamingos. Never seen it, probably gonna watch it later on tonight. We got Divine there. John Waters, I'm a fan of mainly his later work. Like, I'm a big fan of Crybaby with Johnny Depp. I like Hairspray. I didn't even know he made those movies. I thought he was just making Pink Flamingos and Multiple Maniacs. I also seen Multiple Maniacs, and my God, what a weird, bizarre movie that is. And I've heard this is John Waters' like magnum opus of weirdness, and grossness. So I've never seen it, but I will check it out. Pink Flamingos Criterion. Can't wait to get into that one. I also got the 4K of Creepshow, which actually does have reversible artwork, like a comic book. I have yet to see this on 4K. I've never seen this movie in high definition before. I've only owned the old school DVD, which was horrible. It was this awful cardboard. It's like a cardboard flap, and it opens. And the DVD, that was all I had for many, many years. And it'll be cool seeing that movie in 4K. Got it for a steal. If you guys want 4Ks for cheap, Scream Factory releases. They got Arrows. They got some Criterions. Best Buy. I know it's like everybody else is way ahead of me with that, but if any of y'all out there kind of like me and new to the whole 4K Blu-ray game, I get my stuff from Best Buy and Barnes & Noble's. Good stuff, good deals, and especially Best Buy. They got incredible deals. Don't have the Criterion, but I do have this 4K. I'm assuming just a basic well, it actually has a lot of features, so sorry about that, hit the microphone. But Dr. Strangelove, Kubrick. Never seen this movie before, but I love Kubrick. I'm a huge fan of 2001: A Space Odyssey, The Shining. I like Full Metal Jacket. There's another Stanley Kubrick movie I picked up that's also in this collection video. But yeah, Doctor Strangelove. I've never seen it. Not a fan of this cover. Much bigger fan of the older posters and stuff. I don't know what this cover is. It's awful, but I've never seen that movie, so I can't wait to get into it. Then I also picked up one of my favorite Vietnam War films, Platoon, on 4K, which doesn't have a... I don't understand why Shout Factory, they don't do slip cover, like, you know, reversible art for every movie. It's like certain ones, like the Army of Darkness one didn't have reversible art. A couple of the other ones in here don't have them, which is really strange. But Platoon in 4K, I had to get it. It's one of my favorite films. Huge fan of Platoon. Definitely going to have to give that a watch sometime here soon. Some of my friends already know about this release that I have because I've watched it and I've talked with them about it. I haven't done a review on it, but my God, it was a really impressive watch. And that is the Apocalypse Now Final Cut 4K box set. And it's really nice, beautiful, beautiful set. And as you can see, it has all kinds of versions of the films in there. It's Blu-ray and 4K of all three cuts. So I know there are some fans out there that just love a certain cut. Some people say the final cut. Some people say the director's cut. Some people, or is it the Redux? There's a Redux and then there's a final cut, I think. And then there's the original. I did see the final cut. That was the only version I've watched so far. And from what I've heard of the original cut, that sounds a bit better. Because there's a segment in this film that I think completely is out of nowhere and shouldn't be in there. The whole, I think it's the French scene where they stop, they bury one of their comrades, and they have dinner and they're talking to people. Just felt like it was completely out of place. Didn't need to be in there. Apparently it's not in the original cut, so I have to give that a watch. Other than that, though, what an absolutely phenomenal film. I watched this for the first time about a month ago, and it really was impressive. It's an incredible film. Looks amazing in 4K. Very, very cheap set. I believe this was like $20, maybe. It was a really good deal. If you're a fan of Apocalypse Now, it has all three cuts. So if you want to watch the Redux, you can. Final cut, original cut, it's all on there, Blu-ray and 4K of each version. So very, very impressive job on that. Then I picked up Session 9, which is a film that I'm a pretty big fan of from the 2000s. One of the more solid 2000s horror films. Just a basic Blu-ray of Session 9. Well, it's Scream Factory, so it's not basic, but yeah. Session 9. Picked this one up on Blu-ray because I really enjoyed it. Men, which I know people are like, what? You got that movie? I really enjoyed this movie, man. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a very well done story. I don't think I've reviewed this one, but I might review it. If I rewatch it again, I might review it again. Or review it. I don't think I've reviewed this one. Don't think I have. But Men, watched it a while ago. Figured I'd pick up the physical copy. I actually do enjoy Men. That's a pretty good movie. Then I had to get Poltergeist in 4K. Awful cover, though. What is this cover? What is this? All it is the dad with a couple of lights around him. Oh, well, it's just like the lamps. And there's a bright light coming from the house. I don't know what this cover is. It's awful. There's no reversible art. I don't know what this artwork is, but it's Poltergeist. It's my favorite ghost movie, so I had to pick it up in 4K. Then I also have the Blu-ray set of the Rocky films. This is Rocky... What is this? Rocky 1 through 5. Oh, no, Rocky 1 through 6. Wow. They got Rocky Balboa in there. I had the Rocky movies on DVD for a long time, but I figured it was time to update. I know there are 4Ks out there, but honestly, they look pretty good on Blu-ray. Found them for pretty cheap, and yeah, I'm good with the Blu-ray set. But yeah, I got the Rocky films on Blu-ray. Then I also got here the Child's Play movies in 4K. Which, this is what's weird. I've seen artwork online for Child's Play 2 and 3. And either it's some of the most badass fan art I've ever seen, or it was actual art from Scream Factory that is not on these slipcovers for some reason. I don't understand it. But here, on this first one, this first 4K, it does have reversible art. Great. Cool. Awesome. It also has tons of special features, and it looks pretty good in 4K. I have watched this movie in 4K, and it looks incredible as well. But here's the thing. You get the Child's Play 2 in 4K. I haven't watched it yet, but there is no reversible art for this. I've seen reversible art online for this 4K, but it's not on this 4K. So either they released this just with the reversible artwork and said, well, in order to get the reversible artwork for the sequels, you got to pre-order, or it was just fan art. If it's fan art, I'm just mind blown, because that fan art should have been on these, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you have reversible artwork for only one of the 3 4Ks you release? And if your other ones do have reversible art, why make it a pre-order only or whatever? It's like, what the hell? But, you know, it's cool. It's whatever. I don't mind it. I got it in 4K, so that's cool. It's got features, tons of features, so that's always awesome to see Child's Play 2 get a lot of credit. That's one of my favorite sequels of all time. I also got Child's Play 3 in 4K. I really love this film. Over the years, it's really grown on me, and it's got tons of new features as well for it being sort of the series that gets the least amount of attention. But it's very cool. It's got a ton of features. Got a 4K that is awesome. I think it deserves it. Love that poster. But yeah, I got Child's Play 3 in 4K. Then I've also got the Dawn of the Dead remake in 4K. I may have shown this before on a stream or something, but just showing it again just in case I didn't show it, but I'm pretty sure it was on a stream before. But Dawn of the Dead 4K. This next stack I have right here is the steelbooks I've recently picked up, and there's actually a decent amount of steelbooks here. This one was actually a gift from my brother, so shout out to him. Thank you so much for getting me this. This is the Halloween Ends steelbook 4K, which is pretty cool. I believe this is the Best Buy steelbook, which is awesome. Big shout out to him for getting me this. Appreciate it. And then I also have these over here. Maximum Overdrive steelbook, which if you fold it out, kind of has the artwork there. You got some artwork on the inside. And I did see this recently. I'm going to try and do a review on it as soon as I can. And I loved this movie. It was so awesome. Yes, it has a lot of problems. But it's still awesome, man. It's still awesome. I'm glad I got it. Last one they had for this Blu-ray steelbook. I had to get it because this movie was so rare for so long. I think the DVD... I don't even know if it had a DVD. But it was like hard to find this for so long, so very cool that I was finally able to get Maximum Overdrive. Had to get the Fog 4K steelbook. Had to. Beautiful artwork, man. Beautiful. But this is another one of my favorite horror films, and it was a no-brainer. I had to get the 4K steelbook of that. And I also got a 4K steelbook of Carrie. Another one that I had to get. Once again, another one of my favorite horror films. I'm a huge fan of the original film Carrie. And yes, I watched it. God, this movie looks great in high definition. I've seen this movie on DVD and VHS and stuff, and they really did a great job at cleaning this movie up, and it's just so beautiful now. So those are my steelbooks I picked up. I'm going to pause real quick. I'll be right back. I got to move this stack over here to make some room, and we'll get to our last stack we have. So I'll be right back. And we're back to get to the last stack of movies I got here, and then we'll call it a day because this has been a long collection video. But like I said, this is like 3 months of me picking up stuff. So this isn't even everything. Well, this is everything from the past 3 months. But Dracula, Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. I had seen this movie on VHS tape probably over 10 years ago, and it was a really bad quality VHS tape. I mean, really bad. It was so just the quality of the tape. It was like so blurry and so unfocused. It was really hard to tell what was going on, and the audio was like really messed up. So now that I got it in 4K, definitely gonna give it a watch as soon as I can. Cheap 4K, really good price, so had to get that. Got the Spider-Man trilogy finally updated to 4K, and I think it deserves a better set. I don't know why Sony treats, especially the original trilogy, they treat it like trash. There's not even any special features on this at all. I don't understand that. And like I said, it's just a really bad... I mean, the transfer's better. I mean, I've seen a little bit of the first movie. It looks incredible. But no new features. The artwork... What is this artwork? What is that? Are you kidding me? And really, every time they do a Spider-Man release, they just do this. They put the 3 posters on the back. Oh, don't you guys get it? It's got 3 movies in it. It's like, bro, it's the Spider-Man trilogy. You put it right there. You ain't got to show me all 3 of them on the back. Just as I'm stupid. Like, no. Like, Sony, why haven't they released a beautiful box set where it's just like it folds out, new interviews with Sam Raimi, interviews with Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst, do a commentary on all 3 movies with the original cast, do another commentary with the producers and the director and the writers, something, include the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3, which I don't know if this one has that or not. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but why not? Go all out. This was a huge thing for y'all, Sony, but they don't care. They treat Spider-Man like trash. That's why we have Kraven the Hunter coming out, and Madam Web, and a Silver Sable and Black Cat show, and all these other things with no Spider-Man. It's just like Sony's a mess right now. But I figured I would update, just to have them in HD, because I've only ever seen them on DVD, so it'd be cool seeing them in HD. Now, I won't lie, Sony. Here's the weird thing. Y'all did horrible with that. And you guys also have a really basic 4K set for these movies, too. But how you going to release a beautiful set for the amazing... I mean, I'm glad. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of these movies. But not a lot of people are. So I'm very happy to have these movies not only in 4K, but also Blu-ray, also with tons of features. And it even opens up, and you can read it like a book. And it's got these really nice pictures. You got, I said more pictures. You can read it like a book, telling you the story of, I'm assuming, the behind the scenes of the movies and stuff. And look at that. Beautiful artwork. I'm not a fan of this, whatever this is, Sony. How I gotta slide them out of these little pockets. I don't know what that is. The Indiana Jones Blu-ray set I have is the same way. I don't know what that's all about, but okay, cool. You can open it up. We got tons of pictures in here. See what I mean? This disc is like coming out of the pocket as I'm turning the page. What is that, Sony? But okay, nice, cool. Got Electro in there. A little bit of the behind the scenes. Got a bonus disc. Alright, so, see what I mean? Look at that. I'm just turning pages and these things are coming out. Like, what the are you kidding me, man? I don't like these whole, just slide into the little pocket. But it is cool. We got the original Amazing Spider-Man suit in the front. One of my favorite suit designs. I used to hate it, but I love it now. It's really different. You got a little collage of all the villains in the background. How they released a nice looking 4K limited edition set of these movies and not like, look, Sony, y'all can do good. Why is what is this? What is this compared to this? I mean, granted, this is only limited edition. The other 4K set they have is really lazy looking too, where it's just like the cheapest looking cover, no features, I think. Yeah, the basic version of this is really basic, but it's cool having the limited edition. Found it for a good price, and I'm definitely going to rewatch these in 4K because I'm a big fan of those. We also got, I want to show this one last because that's a really, really nice set. Got Videodrome Blu-ray from Criterion, which the cool thing about this is you pull it out, and long live the new flesh. You pull it out, it's got a really nice VHS looking case, which is really cool. It even has like on the side Videodrome. But yeah, got Videodrome Blu-ray, beautiful Blu-ray from Criterion. Beau is Afraid. I seen it recently and I figured while it's on Blu-ray, might as well pick it up. Really enjoyed this movie. Did a review on it. Really, really enjoyed Beau is Afraid. Then I've also got Barry Lyndon, which is another Kubrick film. Never seen it, but I've always been interested in seeing this one. It's a period piece. It's like a 3-hour-long movie, over 3-hour-long movie. It's like an epic, and I've heard it's very divisive. You either like it or you hate it. Barry Lyndon. I'll check it out here soon. Then I also got some David Lynch stuff over here. I got Eraserhead, Criterion, which I just got done watching, and my God, looks amazing. Criterion, fantastic job. Looks amazing. This is the Blu-ray, and it looks fabulous. I also got Elephant Man, which has some pretty cool art. Oh, there goes the booklet. But I don't even know what this is either. I'm not a big fan of this like cardboard. Like, you hear that? It's like flimsy cardboard. I don't know what that's all about, but got some pictures here. Comes with a booklet. Ooh, this is pretty cool. The Elephant Man. But I got that. And the Eraserhead one is just like this. It's a bit more sturdy, but it has a booklet in there. It slides out just like this. Has a bit of artwork on it. I've actually never seen the Elephant Man, but once again, I've heard nothing but good things about it. So this is another one I'll definitely check out sometime here soon. I just figured I'd get it because I've always wanted to get it, but the versions I've only found is like the really cheap looking DVDs, and they're like really, there's no features at all. There's nothing, just basic DVDs, but glad to have it on Blu-ray. It's got the Elephant Man. And then the last two things I have here are some Blu-ray box sets I have. The first one, I have a feeling I've shown this before, but I couldn't really remember if I really did or not, but I have a feeling I did. The It's Alive trilogy, which is another thing I want to cover soon because I like these movies. I watched them for the first time when I was real young, and the first one really creeped me out. It's Alive. The one film you should not see alone. There's only one thing wrong with the Davis baby. It's alive. Huge fan of the first one. Scared the crap out of me as a kid. And I also do remember loving the sequel, It Lives Again. The It's Alive baby is back. Only now there are 3 of them. Pretty cool trailer. I remember the trailer, the DVD I used to have. They had a trailer on it. This one I don't remember being a big fan of. It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive. They do something worse than kill. They multiply. They sent them away, but now they are back. They have so many taglines on this. But they all have a decent amount of features. They at least have commentaries. Once again, I haven't seen these movies in a long time. So one of these days I'm going to rewatch them and cover them here on YouTube. Review the entire trilogy. But again, maybe I've shown those. I'm not sure. But just in case I didn't, the It's Alive trilogy on Blu-ray. Another good deal on the Blu-ray. Gotta go after those deals. And the last one is a pickup that I was very glad to finally get. It was extremely expensive for a long time. Finally the sale got here and I had to get the Bruce Lee Greatest Hits Blu-ray box set from Criterion. And man, I am so excited to check these out. I mean, this artwork. At first, I wasn't sure about it. I was like, yellow? Why is it yellow? Like the bright yellow. But it's kind of to mimic the suit he wears in Game of Death. But I mean, you got some really nice artwork here. I don't even know if I can get all the artwork in frame. But you fold this out, and it's got a really nice sort of collage. I can't get it all in frame. Nice collage there of all of... I'm assuming Bruce Lee from all the films, but yeah, just a really nice, well done job on the artwork. I also wanted to show the inside. It is a, man, how many discs are in this? 7-disc set. I think 5 films and 2 bonus discs. There's even artwork behind the discs, so. Yeah, very, very neat. Very, very cool to finally have this. Because the only way I had these movies for a long time was VHS tapes. I had the old school VHS tapes. I can't remember. I think it was Fox. Like the old school Fox release tapes. I had Return of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, Fist of Fury, Chinese Connection. So it's finally cool to have these movies in full HD. And it's been forever since I've seen them. So once again, it'd be really cool revisiting them. Of course, you got a booklet here. Like a poster. Bruce Lee, his greatest hits. The Big Boss, Fist of Fury. I think that's the Chinese Connection. The Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and Game of Death. So yeah, that is freaking cool. So yeah, that's the Bruce Lee Greatest Hits Blu-ray set. By far, one of my most favorite pickups I've gotten, and it's really cool to finally have these movies on HD. The only other thing I own of Bruce Lee is like a really bad DVD box set where it was like, it's like Fist of Fury, which might be the Big Boss version, Chinese Connection, and Game of Death or something like that. I think it's like just 3 random movies and maybe some features, but yeah, it's cool to have these in HD. But anyways, it's been a wild ride, guys. We're at almost 30 gosh dang minutes into this freaking collection video. It's been an adventure, man, going on this journey of collecting and picking up some new editions, upgrading. It's been a wild ride. The only other 4K I think I forgot to mention was a Terminator 2 4K that I picked up. Other than that, I couldn't find it over there in the stack, and I was just like, man, I've got enough here. I'll just mention Terminator 2. But I do also have Terminator 2 in 4K now. But I've heard it's one of the worst 4Ks, so that's very sad. But anyways, that's it, y'all. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys take care. It's July still, so the Criterion sale is still happening. Big shout out to Brian, a.k.a. Kubrick Lover 1972. He's helped me on this journey of finding Criterion films and finding new titles, as well as Sacha, good friend Sacha. a.k.a. the Sexy Monkey. I'll link their channels in the description below. They've both been helping me find some amazing titles and finding deals and just introducing me into the world of Criterion. So I want to give a big shout out to Sacha and Brian for helping me out on this journey. So thank you guys so much for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys later. I have a lot of movies to put away now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get busy and do that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Explorer 4 is out. See you guys later. Peace.